Okay, so sorry for the disturbance, Ayaan. Am I audible to you?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so basically, actually, I had some electricity issue today. So I hope you can see me, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yes.
So first of all, let's just discuss the answers, not the answers, like what we are going to study in ninth class. Okay, and the very important thing
Okay.
is that see, ninth class is the base. Okay, so if you are good in maths, like what are your future plans? Like, do you
To
want
be
to
a
continue
doctor.
everything with maths, or do you want to leave it after 10th? Like, what are you planning?
Leave it after 10.
Okay. So basically, you have to do the basic one, right? So
Yes.
for that, just make a good foundation. See, if you will be scoring very good or you will be doing good in basics, automatically the things will go very good in 10th class. So be prepared from here only. From boards, your journey starts
Yes.
from 9th class only. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, chapter number 1, number system. Chapter number 2, polynomials, coordinate geometry, linear equation, Euclid's geometry, lines and angles, triangles, quadrilateral, area of parallelograms, circles, constructions, Heron's formula, surface area, statistic, and probability. Right? So all these chapters are here. Right? So we need to focus on all this thing. Right? So today we will be doing the chapter number 1. I'll be teaching you few basic things like how things go and how we study, and how what is the strategy you're going to follow over here, right? So let's just start. So basically, as you are from India only, so you are going to follow the NCERT, right? So there are few examples and then the exercise. Okay, so there are few, as you are doing the latest CBSE, so there are few things which are deleted, so you have to ignore that. Okay, so accordingly, you have your NCERT book with you? No, Ayaan?
No, I don't have.
Okay, so what you are going to do, like, of course, there are few examples. So first, we will be doing examples. Example means you will be making a foundation. Okay, and after the foundation, we will be doing the exercise. So in example, I'll be teaching you so many things. You have to make notes over there that, okay, this is what example is there and this is the strategy we are going to follow, right? But there are few examples
Yes.
that are deleted and there are few examples that are basically the important one. Okay, so for example, example number 1, the first part, second part, and third part. There are 3 parts for the example number 1. The third part is very, very important. Okay, so what you are going to do, you are just going to write it like this, that okay, important you will put IMP, and what is important you will just write example 1, third part. Okay, or when we are going to do example number 3rd, the first one, third part, you will go over there, write that important. Why you are going to write important one? Because see, for example, tomorrow is your exam, you cannot revise everything, right?
Yes.
So over there, you are going to focus on the important one only. So that's why I always tell students that, see, important means that the probability of getting these type of question is high. That doesn't mean that the example 1, first part and second part, they won't be come. They can come, right? But important means the probability is really high. That's it. Important doesn't mean that you have to ignore everything else and you just have to focus on that. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So let's just start with example number 1, and then you will tell me if you are getting it or not. Okay, so over here the first question is, are the following, and from this chapter you are going to get question like this, that whether the statements are true or not. Okay, so let's just start. Just listen to it very carefully, because I'm going to, from one question I'm going to tell you like lots of things related to that, so accordingly we'll prepare. So first one is, are the following statement true or false? Give reason for your answer. Okay, so this is, every whole number is a natural number. Okay, so over here, when you got this example, the very first question comes to you, ma'am, what is whole number and what is a natural number, right?
Starts from 0, 1, 2
Yes.
to infinity.
So yes. So what is whole number? Whole number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And natural number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Why? Because natural number, you are not going to start from 0. Why it is natural number? Because, for example, if I will say, Ayaan, tell me the countings. So you will not start from 0. Automatically, you will say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So
Yes.
that means it's natural. That okay, you start your counting from 1 only. Okay. So question was, every whole number is a natural number. So see, 0 is a whole number. So is it a natural number as well?
No.
No. So this statement is false. Why? Because every whole number is not a natural number. But Ayaan, tell me one question. If I'll ask you, every natural number is a whole number.
Yes.
Yes. Why? Because
True.
every 1, 2, 3, 4, this is also a whole number, right? But remember, every whole number is not a natural number. Clear? Because whole
Okay.
number also includes 0. I hope this one is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now coming to the second one. Second one is every integer is a rational number. Now the question is, ma'am, what is integer and what is rational number? Right? So integers, whenever you are getting integers, in means that you are going to include everything, right? You get positive number, you get 0, and you get negative number as well, right? So in means you are going to integrate everything, right? So integers are basically the positive numbers, the negative numbers, and the 0. Whenever we draw a number line, you can see this number line. This will be your 0, this will be your 1, this will be your 2, this will be your 3, right? Over here, it will be -1, -2, and -3. Clear? So these are
Yes.
integers, right? For example, I just wrote this 15. So tell me this is which sign it includes. This 15 is what? Which sign is there?
Positive.
Yes. So it is natural that, for example, if I'm not mentioning any sign, that automatically means that this is positive. Okay. But if I'm including minus here, you cannot say this is positive because I have mentioned minus. For example, for positive, you can assume that, okay, if no sign is there, you are going to take it positive, right? But over here, but for example, if I have mentioned negative, then you have to tell ma'am, yes, this is a -15. Okay.
Yes.
Now coming to rational number. Whenever you are getting this, the word rational number, right? So there are two words, rational number, right? Rational, right? So what is this? Basically, whenever you're getting a number in the form of P upon Q, right? That is your rational number. P upon Q means one will be your numerator and one will be your denominator. Clear? So, for example, 2 upon 3. If I'll ask you, and tell me this is rational number or not?
It is.
It is. Why? Because this is numerator and this is denominator. Right? Okay. Now, if I'll ask you, Ayaan, this 5. Tell me this is rational number or what is this?
It is not.
It is a rational number. Now I will tell you
Oh,
why. See,
5 by
yeah,
1.
I know because right now I told you that P upon Q, but you will be like, ma'am, over here it is only P, whereas Q, right? So remember one thing, if I am giving you any number, okay, any number I am giving you, what you are going to do, you are going to put 1 in the denominator, clear? And automatically
Okay.
this is becoming P upon Q, right? For example, I gave you 6. If I'll ask you, Ayaan, tell me this is rational number or not? So you will say, yes,
It
ma'am, this
is
is rational
6
number.
upon
Why?
1.
Because automatically you will put 1. Okay. Similarly, with negative number, for example, I gave you -2. So of course, this is integer. Yes, you know that, right? But if I'll ask you, Ayaan, this is a rational number or not? So you will say, yes, ma'am, this is a rational number because automatically you will put 1. Clear?
Yes.
Yes. But remember one thing. For example, 2 upon 0. If I'll ask you, Ayaan, tell me this is a rational number. Tell me.
No, it's not.
No.
Because
Because
it is
Q, yes,
undefined.
Q you cannot put 0. Right? You will be like,
Yes.
ma'am, 0 is also a number, na? It is a whole number. P upon Q. But
Yes.
no. Remember one thing, Q cannot be 0. Clear?
Yes.
So,
Q is
what
not
was
equal
the
to
question?
0.
Every integer is a rational number. So, tell me yes or no. Every
Yes.
integer. Yes. Why? Because you are simply going to put 1 in the denominator. Right? So, automatically it will become a rational number. Clear? Yes?
Yes.
Now, coming to the next one is this. Every rational number is an integer. Now you know this. This is the reverse one, right? They are asking every rational number is a integer. So what you are going to say over here?
It's not.
Not. Why? Because 1 upon 2, this is not integer, right? Integer are never in the form of P upon Q, right?
Yes.
So this is going to be false. Clear? Now what you are going to do? You are going to make small notes, right? That okay, this is what, this is what, this is what. And you are going to write the statement that okay, you are going to write 4 statement from here. Example. Okay. First statement, what you are going to, you know everything, you know, I don't think you need to write anything. You know whole numbers, right? But just for the
Yes.
introduction, you will just write one line. So just put a heading. I hope you have your notebook, right? You have
Yeah.
your notebook? No?
I do.
Okay. So you will just write chapter number 1. Okay. And then let's just start. Okay. So first of all, chapter number 1, you will write first whole number. Then you will write all numbers starting from 0, whole number. Natural number, all numbers starting from 1, natural number. Then you are going to write this. Integers, all numbers, both negative and positive, are integers. So minus 3, minus 2, like this. Okay. Rational number, all numbers in the form of P upon Q, where P and Q are integers, but Q is not going to be equals to 0. And you will write the example as well. So you will get to know that, okay, this 3 is also a rational number. Why? Because automatically you will put upon 1, right? The denominator will be 1 and automatically this 3 will also become a rational number because it will be P upon Q. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, so these are going to be short notes because very first part should be your introduction, so that whenever you are revising it, you will quickly revise all the things. You cannot revise each and every exercise, but you will revise your notes. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So what you are going to write? Chapter number 1, the name, number system. Then first, whole number, the statement. Second, natural number, the statement. And then third, integers, the statement. And rational number, the statement, along with example. Okay? Yes? Okay.
Yes. Finished. Next one. Finished, ma'am.
Okay. Now what you are going to do? You are just going to put example number 1. Okay. Just don't write example number 1. Just write few statements. Okay. First statement, write this. This. Every natural number is a whole number. Okay.
Yes.
Every natural number is a whole number. First statement. I'm just orally dictating it. Every natural number is a whole number.
Is
Hmm.
okay. Finished.
But every whole number is not a natural number. But every whole number is not a natural number. Okay, so what does it mean? That every natural number is a whole number, right? But every whole number is not a natural number. Clear?
Okay.
Done?
Yes.
Okay. Now then the statement every integer is this. Every integer is a rational number. But every rational number is not an integer. I hope you got
integer
it.
is a, yes, yes.
Every integer is a rational number, but every rational number is not an integer.
If,
Okay.
but
Every
rational
rational number is not an integer.
number is not an
Every
okay.
integer is a rational number, but every rational number is not an integer. Not an integer. Okay, clear? Okay, so we are done with example number 1. I hope the concept of this chapter is clear to you. What is natural number, what is whole number, what is rational and irrational, right?
Yes.
Okay, now we will be doing example number 2. So let's just quickly move to example number 2. Very, very, very important question. Okay. For example, Ayaan, if I'll give you a question that Ayaan, between 5 to 10, find me 4 numbers. You can easily do it. Between
Yes.
5 to 6, find me 4 numbers. So you can do 6, 7,
6, 7, 8,
8, and 9. You got
9.
it. Right? But if I'll ask you, Ayaan, between 1 and 2, find me 10 rational number, 5 rational number, any number I can. So it is not possible, na? Because after 1, directly 2 comes. How can you find the things? Not possible?
It is.
No, I'm just in general asking that you cannot, without calculation, do this.
Yeah.
Right? If I'll ask you what is in between 1 and 2, you will be like, ma'am, after 1 directly 2 comes. How can I can? Of course there can be 1.1, 1.2 like this, but in natural they are like 1, 2, 3. But if I'll ask you in between 5 to 10, tell me, you can easily tell me. But for this you have to do some basic calculation, right? So let's just
Yes.
start. So remember one thing, whenever it can be 10 rational number, it can be 20, it can be 30, it can be any. It can be 2, it can be 1, it can be 3, any. Right? But over here they have asked 5. Okay. So what do one thing, whenever they are asking you 10, just take 11. Okay. Whenever they are asking you 5, just take the one number more, 6. Right? This is a strategy basically. It's not like compulsory that you have to take 6. You can even take 7 and whatever you want, but this is a strategy. Clear?
Yes.
So as you have to find 5 rational numbers, so what you are going to do, you are just simply going to multiply this with 6. Okay, because it was 5,
Yes.
so you are going to take 6. Right? So it is 1 and 2. Right? So you will multiply 1 with 6 and 6. So it will be 6 upon 6. Right?
Yes.
You will multiply this as with 6 and 6. So it will be 12 upon 6. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, because this 2 is multiplied by 6, so 12 and 6. Right? So you got 6 upon 6 and you got 12 upon 6. Now can you easily find the number? Yes, ma'am. 7 upon 6 it is. 8 upon 6 it is. 9 upon 6 it is. 10 upon 6 it is. 11 upon 6 it is, like this. So you can easily do this.
Yeah.
Yes. So what you
Yes.
have to do, the simple thing. I'll give you a question. This is for example, if I ask you, just find the number between 5 to 6. Right? I can ask you 6 to 7, any number. So what you are going to do, you are just going to take one number bigger. Right? For example, if I ask you to find 4 rational number, you will take 5. You will multiply
Yes.
it with 5 upon 5, like this. So 1 multiplied by 6 upon 6, 2 multiplied by 6 upon 6, like this. And then here are the numbers, 7 upon 6, 8 upon 6, 9 upon 6, 10 upon 6, 11 upon 6, like this. Clear?
Yes.
I'm not showing you the answer. Quickly do it and tell me the answer. Okay. So very first step is that you will just write it like this. As we have to find 5 rational number, multiply the number by 6 upon 6. So you will write 1 multiply by 6 upon 6. Your answer is
Or we can
whatever it
write
is.
1 by 1. We can write 1 by 1 into 6 by 6.
Yes, you can write 1 upon 1, but then you have to simplify it over here as well.
Yes.
Right? For example, you got 2 multiplied by 6 upon 6. Right? So you can write 12 upon 6. You can even simplify this. 2 upon 1. Na? But you don't have
Yes.
to cut it over here. No need to cut it because that will be, you can do it, but no need to do that. Right? Clear?
Yes. Clear.
Okay. Quickly do it and tell me the answer. Though I have already explained, but again, I want you to do it on your own so that in case you fail, you do any mistakes, so I'll just let you know. Okay?
I will tell you the numbers in between.
Yes.
Okay. Well, 7 by 6, 8 by 6, 9 by 6, 10 by 6, 11 by 6.
Okay, very good. I hope you got it now, right? So,
Yes.
at last, see, in maths, your presentation is very, very important. So, you have to write it like this, that this 5 rational number between 1 and 2, that is 6 upon 6 and 12 upon 6 are 7 upon 6, 8 upon 6, 9 upon, because your presentation, if for example, you just wrote the answer, this one. I don't know what is this. You have to write the conclusion that, okay, this 5 rational number between 1 and 2 are this and this. In bracket, you have to write because now 1 is 6 upon 6, right? You have changed this 1 to 6 upon 6 and this 2 is now 12 upon 6. Clear?
Yeah.
So writing like this is very, very important. Okay? I hope you know that. For example, you are finding the answers. After that, you have to write the answer like this. That okay,
Yeah.
363 is the answer. Like that.
A and S.
Yes. Now, again, the next example, important one. You have to locate under root 2 on the number line, right? Easy one, quite not that much difficult. So just understand the steps. You have to learn the steps. Okay. Now, see,
Yes.
for example, if I'll ask you, Ayaan, this is 5. Locate this 5 on number line. You can easily do it. You will put it 0, 1,
1,
2,
2, 3,
minus it
4,
will
5.
be
The
1,
other way.
2, 3, 4, and 5. This one you can, ma'am, this is the relocation, right? This is the location basically of 5. Done. But under root 2, not easy. Because under root 2, you don't know what it actually means, right? So, sorry. Over here, for drawing under root 2, we consider Pythagoras theorem. You have to learn this because that is going to help you a lot of time, right? So, what is Pythagoras theorem? It is hypotenuse square, base square plus height square. Now, this is the triangle basically. Okay. So,
Where hypotenuse is the longest side of the triangle.
longest one. So, over here, this is the longest one. This is the base and this is the height. Clear? Clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
So now, because the spelling, as the spelling says, it is the longest one. So longest side. Okay. So now the square will come here. Now over here, this is under root 2. Right. So what you have to do basically, you are going to take it like this. 1 plus 1 makes 2. Yes.
Yes.
1 square plus 1 square will make 2. Right. Then 1 square plus 12 will make this under root 2. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now over here, what you are going to do, you are simply going to put few things, right? So over here, now you just going to put more and more numbers together. You're just making like this, and this is under root 2. Basically, you're just going to put it over here. It's 1 square, not 12. Okay. And then under root 2.
Okay.
Clear? So now this one is this. What is base? For example, if I'll give you 4, how you're going to divide it? 2 and 2. Right?
Yes. 2 plus
So
2.
simply it was 2. So that's why you took 1 and 1. So 1 will be your base and 1 will be your height. So your hypotenuse is under root 2. Clear? Like this.
Yes.
Clear? Now over here, what we are going to do, you are simply going to make a number line which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Right? So this is 1. Okay? Now,
Yeah.
simply this one, you are going to make it like this. Just ignore this. First, you will make a number line.
Okay.
This is 0. This is 1. This is 2 like this. So you will put, because you are taking 1. This is base now.
Yeah.
This is base. Now, 1 centimeter you
That
will
is
measure
height.
it with your scale. This will be your this.
Height.
And then you are going to join this. This will be your under root 2. Clear? And the mark, then you will measure it like this. You will put your compass here. You will measure this.
Okay.
And then you are simply going to keep your compass here. And then you are going to simply make a curve like this. So this, wherever this curve will come, this will be your under root 2.
We will put the compass and we will put the pencil tip on the opposite side of the
Yes, and then
positive
you will
number.
simply put it like this. See, point P is the point over here. Simply.
Okay.
Clear?
Yes. Yes.
That's simply you are done with that. I hope you got it. Right?
Yeah.
So now what you are going to do, you are just going to copy this down because this is important. Right? If I'll ask you to relocate, you are going to first just do this rough one is very important, because how are you taking 1 and 1? Why are you not taking 2 and 0? Right? So why you are going to take 1 and 1, you have to show it. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 square plus 1 square is 2. 1 square plus 1 square under root is going to be under root 2. So
Okay.
this Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse and this. So you got hypotenuse like this. So simply you have the base, which is 1. So you will put base. Height, you will take your scale. You will mark it 1. You will put it. You will put your compass here, and whatever you are going to, you are going to just take it like this. You are just going to do, and then this is the thing. Clear?
Okay.